This video of It's Academic is going to be a little bit bad than the last season of It's Academic when we used to have one back in the day. It's Academic. It used to be bring back Morgan State University. It's not. We're going to work. It's not going to work. So without any further ado, let's discuss. I'm not going to argue. And I'm just wanting to make it clear some things, and I really need to share you some stuff that I found out about It's Academic. Yeah, about Acadrama. Yes, it is really serious. And I'm just want to let me tell you why no one's going to work. No one will ever compete in due to its loss of its sponsor. This would be a very blame on Baltimore. This is a blameful lesson. But so we looked on the Serrano Park Voice. They're serving in the community since 1981, and it says It's Academic teams continue to compete despite loss of TV sponsor. After more than 40 years on air, Baltimore area schools can no longer participate on a TV game show and It's Academic after a region lost of its TV sponsor. But area high school students are determined to compete. Broadneck High School's It's Academic chair, Andy Rollins, said their program is currently competing within the club. We are trying to find our other schools. They are having the same issue in competing against their teams. Roland said, so it's more casual now. It's Academic as recognized as the Guinness Book of World Records as the longest running TV quiz show. The show was started under TV producer Sophie Ullman in 1961. As the avenue of high school students to compete and test their knowledge on a variety of subjects, including history, math, and literature. And also politics. I'm not a fan of politics. The show was started in the Washington, D.C. region with Baltimore area schools first competed in 1972. Since then, the Baltimore region has participated in most seasons of the show. This season, the Baltimore area TV sponsor Giant Foods was not unable to sponsor of It's Academic competitions due to the shift in focus toward helping people with food insecurity since the pandemic. There have been efforts to secure their new sponsor of a Baltimore area It's Academic competitions, but there are been little traction so far. We feel like there is not so much for the person terms of community dedication and our political leaders and the business leaders, said Eric Bitaud, Baltimore Broadneck High School's It's Academic coach and advisor. This is something that is very educational for our students, and one of it is there to make sure that we get another sponsor to put the show back on TV. Practice the competitions that at Broadneck High School involve learning the past competitions. Heather Doan serves the Broadneck's It's Academic team captain, and she said the members watch past competitions and quiz one another in the different topics such as history and science. We meet each week and go over things as we get closer to the competition. We'll practice more and more to prepare ourselves. Doan said, Serrano Park High School's It's Academic squad meets twice on Mondays, once for practice during the school hours and again after hours of mock competitions. We have a buzzer system set out and we ask questions to compete against each other. imitating the real tournament situation. We are buzzing in against another team. Another team said. There is Goldberg, Serrano Park's its academic coach and an advisor. Serrano Park High School competed in the tournament, with the Richard Montgomery High School in Rockville last month. These tournaments can involve the different teams, and one of them participating in the TV show, and they aim to add schools into the National Academic Quiz Bowl. There are different types of a competition and one featured in the TV show. The questions on the TV show were usual questions. There are people who wrote their questions accepted the public generally to be able to answer. Whereas the questions in the National Academic Quiz Bowl tournament circuit were pretty hard. Goldberg said, "They are not very not for a general public. There are specialists in the Quiz Bowl answering." The group of mostly Serrano Park High School freshmen of the opponents were in the original Richard Montgomery High School tournament. While they didn't perform against the mostly older and more established students competing in the tournament, which it was still positive experience. It's academic is insane season. I'm not a politician. I'm not a politician. And I just wanted to take this thing very seriously. It was a great practice, Goldberg said. It was a great training for the future competitions for our JV squad. Since the on-camera competitions ended, the Broadneck High School Club has been preparing for our future of a different promotions and to encourage people to enjoy and to keep our group growing. What we've really been doing in the promoting it is a club with kind of an increase of the academic wit. Roland said, so we are preparing future classes for any competitions and our rise to the seniors leave and the underclassmen come to the higher grades and we are using the past shows to prepare for a possibly different competition that it comes to between local schools. The coach is the both schools are looking for a coordinated future tournaments and with other schools. We are down, but we are not out, Goldberg said. I'm so upset about its academic. Baltimore should have bring new sponsor in the first place. I am so mad. Well, we have some really bad news for you guys. Its academics canceled on WJZ due to its sponsorship failure. And Giant Food will not come back on its academic due to its sponsorship failure. I can't do this anymore because if this next season of its academics are going to stick to DC area, it will take over. It will be declaring a bankruptcy for it's the old JZ game show network and stuff. We're gonna switch it to DMV Games. This is not good. But I am not I just wish this series would be over. But so, as you may really say this, but I had to tell you, John, you're just complaining about this. That means you're gonna earn less money. Yes. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about. So, but I just want to save our show. And I'm going to be okay. And I'm going to continue. And now its academic sponsor will not come back. And now its academic will continuing the new search for the new sponsor of its academic. I'll say it one more time. Its academic will find a new sponsor in Baltimore, right here in Baltimore, and we have to continue searching in the new sponsor here on its academic here in Baltimore, and we'll hopefully cheer up their Marylanders. We're gonna bring this old set back. If it don't work, this is it. This is going to be the ending chapter of its academic here in Baltimore. So without it, whatever it said is, from all of us on its academic, let's continue saving its academic right now. Spread the word. Just cross your fingers. And remember, and please spread the word now. Just spread the word, please.